Hello and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei Crypto and welcome to the Sunday show. We're going to start off by looking at gold, but I do want to warn you this won't be a normal Sunday show. Unfortunately, firstly, I wasn't feeling well, so I won't be doing a full length stream. Secondly, there is currently a storm where I am located in the UK right now, which is affecting my internet. I use Starlink internet because that's the best internet available to me where I am, and the satellite is being affected by the rain, the clouds, the thunder. So I do apologize. Let me know if it gets too bad. I have downscaled the quality of the show, so um, we try to bring you the best quality. We invest a lot in our internet, in our computers and our displays to try and get you the best quality streams. But I have to limit this live stream to 720p, which is probably why you're experiencing lower quality than normal. You can make sure you're on the highest quality setting. If you do go and hit the settings, you'll see that 4K and 1080p is not available. If you click 720p, that's the highest quality available for this live stream. So I apologize about that. It won't be as clear as normal. But I did still want to make this live stream, even though I'm unwell and the storm has taken place, because I don't want to cancel on everyone. And I'm sure we can get through a lot of your requests. So I think we'll end in about half an hour, 45 minutes. So get your requests in. We'll make a few videos. Martyn has just let me know that it's okay to make videos with this quality. It's something we're going to check. Thank you, Martyn. I love a bit of thunder and lightning. Yes, I do as well, but just not when my internet relies on a clear view of these satellites. So yes, I just wanted to bring that disclaimer to you before we start the show. Another disclaimer I want to bring to you is anything I say during this show or ever on YouTube is not financial advice. Anything I say is purely for educational / entertainment purposes. I love charts. I love bringing you that content. I love the family that we've built on YouTube, and that's why I do it. Not to try and give financial advice, not to try and give you the best tips. It's more to share my passion of charts and to keep the family together on this beautiful Sunday evening in the UK. So let's get straight into the comments. Lucas said, James is here. Hit your like button on the way, and please do hit that like button. We've got James's second channel. Do check that out. Hello, Stephen. DJ Haynes is here. I hope Sensei has been practicing on his Casio keyboard for the October Friday concerts he's going to be doing. DJ Haynes, no chance. However, I am hoping to do maybe more than my Sunday show in October. You might see me for maybe a closing bell of sorts on a couple of days, or at least on one day a week. I'll try and do more shows when Martyn is away, just like last time. Probably not as much as I did last time because I've got a full-time job now. But James 7, good evening, Anna. Anna is here. Hello, Anna. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Sensei, have you got thunder and lightning where you are? Yes, it seems like the thunder and lightning has stopped in the past sort of 15 minutes. There is still heavy rain. Poets, please. Vera, if you give a super chat, I can do that. If you become a member, I can do that. The perk is reserved for members only. And Mike is here, and there we go. So let's go into my first choice, which is gold. You know I love gold. It's been the trade that we've been doing for the last year, that I've been looking at, that I've been very bullish on. So let's give you an update on gold. We can even turn it into a video. Why not, if we're going to talk about it? 5. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. I don't know why I started like that. Let me do that again. 5:20. Breaking news on Martin Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei Crypto, and I'm going to bring you some breaking news about gold. We've been following this trade for a long time. In fact, this trading pattern has been in effect for about 13, 14 years, all the way from 2011. We have kept our eye on this trade for the past year. We had this beautiful cup and handle structure, and I'll tell you exactly where I think my targets are for gold. But it's been a very nice trade. Gold is one of my favorite investments. Again, anything I say during this video is not financial advice. I'm here for to share my passion of charts and give you my thoughts only. It is not financial advice. But looking at targets of this trade, you'd take your target would be from the top of this the cup to the bottom of the cup. You take it to the breakout point, and you're looking at the breakout point either at 2,100 or around $2,000, which gives you a target of $2,845 an ounce. We did have short-term resistance, and the way we calculated that resistance was two ways. One is a full Fibonacci from the high in 2011 to the low in 2015/16, and that gives us our 1618 Fibonacci zone at $2,500, which we have broken through, which is a very bullish sign. And then again, we can take our more of a short-term target, which is still quite a long-term target, which you take from the high of 2020 to the low of 2022. That gives you the same resistance box at the lower end at 2,300, and then it confirms. Look at that Fibonacci confirming the target of this cup that we just showed you at $2,845 exactly. When you see those take profit zones, those resistance points line up in multiple senses, it makes it more likely, in my opinion, that you do reach that area and that area does form some resistance. So we are well on our way to my first target, my main target of this massive trade that we've been following, the trade that we've done a full-on report on gold. I did a full report on gold. I wonder if I can bring it up for you to show. Let me see. I'll show you, if you look at last week's video on this channel, you'll have a look at that gold report, but that's what's bringing us up to $2,845. The Fed reduced interest rates by 0.5%, very bullish for gold again. People want to start investing their money again, which is good for gold. We're now looking at our next the next meeting, and the targets are, it's another 50-50. Actually, there's more chance that we're having a 0.5% cut. Again, that's what the market's pricing in, and another 0.5% cut. Do I think that's going to happen? Only if the Fed has data suggesting that they need to cut rates quickly. I did express my opinion of a sudden panic with a 0.5% cut. If they do it again, that might exert more panic, and we might see actually a move downwards. But for gold, looking good. The trade is continuing. I do see another 7% up for gold. As you can see, on the year it's up 36%, year to date it's up 27%, 6 months it's up 21%, 3 months it's up 11%, 1 month it's up 4.3%, and on the week it's up 2.5%. It is one of the best assets of the year, one of the best assets of the year. Yeah, so that's my analysis on gold. I do think we're continuing up. I think my take profit zone is around 2,845 dollars an ounce of gold. Again, we don't want to lose support at $2,483. If we do come back down there, that is not a problem. We can see something like this occur. More accurately, it could be something like this occur. So this is our target, 2,845. If it comes back to 2,500, that is an area where you well, I might be buying some more. But thank you for tuning in. You can see videos. What am I doing? Over here and down here. For some reason, my camera has been mirrored, so there'll be a playlist and a video for you to watch. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Interesting. It's 10 minutes. So my camera seems to be flipped. Interesting. That's never happened before. I was getting all confused with my arm signals. Let me see if I can fix that camera. Mirror. Okay. I'm just going to have to adjust a few things. Let me put that back there. Let me sort this out. I apologize for this. My camera was flipped, which is very strange. Let me move to this camera here. Okay, let's have a look at your comments. Will we have a green or red week? I'm going to go red because I'm going to talk about the S&P 500 in a second. Move that down there. Love it for your first time. I've done that many times. Yes. I don't know how I've forgotten my intro. Weather always, thank you for all you do. Poet, please. Vera Kohi, if you become a member, which the link is now here, if you click that, become a member, it's a couple bucks a month. I can do a review for you. I can do that for you. Mubarak Gold Corp go higher. Seth Graham, if you become a member, I can look at that specific stock for you. Sensei, do you ever trade any other metal stocks like silver, platinum, or no, not. I mean, silver, yes. Other ones, not really. I think gold, as it's the largest asset. If I show you the assets by market cap, it's very easy to know. The structures normally play out for gold a lot better than any other commodity / stock. Let me go assets by market cap, and I'll show you what the market cap of gold is. So if you can make good gains with massive market cap, that's actually quite a safe bet. I do trade silver as well. I think silver is great as well, but let me show you this. So we've got top assets by market cap. Gold is number one at $17.7 trillion. That is the market cap of gold. That is about nearly about five times the value of Apple, the next largest company. We're going to sneeze. I thought I was going to sneeze. So yeah, we've got gold at 17.7 trillion. It is it's the largest asset. Here we go.
Charles Carey donated $5 through a super chat. Poet, please. Sorry, forgot I was on my channel. Stay safe in the storm. Thanks for all you do.
Oh, Charles, you are a member. Interesting. Sorry, I didn't know, but thank you so much for the super chat. We'll do Poet straight away. Let me just explain gold. Yes, so that's the largest market cap, and then you can see silver is number 7 at 1.7 trillion. So the risk is much more of silver, but the reward can be higher. But just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, gold, even though Ethereum will probably give you better gains than Bitcoin, there's a time and place for Ethereum, and that's after Bitcoin has gone on its main run. And right now, gold is going on its main run, and then silver will follow suit once gold tops out, starts selling off a little bit. The money will flow into silver, and then that'll be a nicer time to trade silver. But right now, gold is on its bull run. Silver will follow, but just not as much. Yes, those are the top assets, and then Bitcoin, there it is, number 10. So now let's look at Poets. Okay, Poet Technologies, 205 million market cap. Designing, development, and manufacturing of sale of optoelectronic solutions for sensing, data, communications, telecommunications. Interesting. Have a look at its price. $3.14. Stock's been all over the place. Interesting. Let's do it as a video, as you did do a super chat, and give you a full analysis. I am going to have to end the show in about 15 minutes because I have a big day tomorrow and I definitely need to rest, and I'm not feeling very well at all. 15:45. Breaking news. Sorry. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We are looking at Poet Technologies, ticker symbol POET. I'm going to be looking at specific levels where I think there's resistance and support. Anything I say in this video should not be considered financial advice. It is only for educational purposes only. I do love the art of trading, and that's what I'm here to share with you. So we'll start off by doing a full analysis. All-time lows in 2008. This stock has been around for a while. Its market cap is around 230 million. The all-time lows was around $1. We did drop below that. It was about 92 cents. We did drop below that recently in November of 2023. We went as low as 73 cents. We'll also put a level of support over there. We are doing a full analysis, so I'm going to be overlooking the entire history of the stock, and then we can talk about the day-to-day and my medium to long-term projections for this stock. The stock has been trading all over the place, so it's quite hard to look at specific levels, but we can put in the all-time highs, that peak over there, and then we can start looking at this pivot zone in 2008, which acted as sort of a support resistance area, and then we have levels like this, which is important at $6.12. We are in a downwards trend at the moment in the medium term, but it's not a clear trend line. And on the shorter term, we are in an uptrend. So that is something to take into account. So where do I think this stock is going? The RSI is currently in a bullish control zone. The MACD is sort of losing momentum, but it's still green, so that's good on the indicator front on the weekly. We are looking to firstly to see the stock to hit the target of $6.12, because that will be the main first target. We are looking to let me turn this off. We are looking to break $3.51. That will be an important level to break. Once we break $3.50, we should break $4, and then we're on our way to $6.12, $6.12, around that area, maybe a little bit earlier, around $5, because a lot of people will be waiting for $6.12. We like to take our profits a bit earlier to secure them. $5.66 will be my first area of major resistance, the area where I will be taking my majority of my profits. It's nearly a double in price from where we are now, so I think that's a nice area to be taking profits from this stock. If we do break this upwards trend, if we make a lower low, then realistically we will probably be falling all the way back down to maybe levels around $1.10, around here, between the 85 and $1. And then again, we do have those all-time lows as the second buy zone, so I'll be spreading my buys. I'll have my first limit order set up at $1.13, my next limit order at 91 cents, and my next limit order at 74 cents. I'll be leaving some money on the side in case we do come to these levels and be buying in at those three separate points. I would have money on the side, and then I'll split them up between all those three different levels to buy in at those all-time low prices. I think that would be a nice area to be buying. That's only if this uptrend breaks the downside. So to keep this uptrend in place, we need to break $3.51, and then we're off to $5.66 and $6.12. The way I trade is I'll have both scenarios played out. I'll have my limit orders to buy some more, and I'll also have my limit orders to sell. So I'm safe on both sides of the trade. I'll be taking profits if it does go higher, and I'll be buying more if it does go to those specific levels. Once we break $6.12, we can always look at the next level of take profit, which is $9.44. And once you break $9.44, then there's really not much. Every time we've gone, it's very volatile around here, so you can shoot up to $18. So I won't be taking all my profits at $6.12. I'll be taking maybe 60-70% of my profits, another 20% of that of what's remaining at $9.44, and then I'll be letting the rest ride to around $18-19. But yeah, we can look at it on the daily as well to look at it on a shorter term. we can see we clearly have this resistance at $3.51. We need to break that $3.51, break through those previous highs of around $4, and then we're well on our way to $5.66 and $6. So yeah, we are in a nice uptrend. We are bullish on the shorter term, but you have to zoom out and look that the more medium long term trade is to the downside, and to get to those levels of about $18, what you want to see is the momentum change. You want to break out of this downtrend. You want to start breaking $6. You want to start breaking $9, break $12, and then you're right off. I think it's very likely you get to $19 once each of those levels is broken. But on the shorter term trade, I think $6 is a nice place to take profit. It's a double in price from where we are now, and I think that's this first major resistance. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Poet. Have a look at this video up here and down here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. 21, 22. NVIDIA. Drink extra tea with honey, and that is a great idea. I might do that in about 10 minutes. I think that's what I'm going to do. Thanks, James. Tea is the solution to all problems. Okay, NVIDIA is not looking great. Let's make a video on NVIDIA. Breaking news on Martyn Lucas Investor. We're looking at NVIDIA Corporation, ticker symbol NVDA. I've got some bad news for you. I'm going to be looking at the worst case scenario for NVIDIA and what I think can happen, and where I'd be buying more. So let's get straight into the video. Remember, everything I say in this video is not financial advice. Do not trade on what I'm saying. I'm only doing this for entertainment and educational purposes only. I do love the art of charts, and that's what I'm sharing with you guys here today. I'm not giving financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. So NVIDIA, we are at a key point. We're at this 116 level, that I keep talking about. We need to break it to the upside to then continue on the uptrend to try and make all-time highs again. But the longer we're below it, the longer we're considering this as resistance, the more likely we are to come back down to this $97 range. And then I'll show you the worst case scenario. But let's first look at what needs to happen to continue being bullish on NVIDIA. So if you look at my previous videos, what I've been talking about is these lower highs. We had the highs of $140, those are the all-time highs. Then we had these lower highs back in July the 11th. At around $135. Then I brought this to you where I said, this is probably going to turn into a lower high and we're going to hit $100. That's exactly what happened. We hit $100 and then I was bullish. I said we're going to $116. That was my take profit zone, my first take profit zone. My majority of profits were taken at 116. The reason being, there's multiple resistance points that were previous support points. This downwards trending trend line, this upwards trending trend line that formed all the way back in January of this year. And then we had this horizontal trend line at $116 from the previous all-time high and the support and resistance. So there's a lot, as you can see, all these points come back together over here. And unfortunately, we're at $116, which is sort of just below $117 where all these resistance points are. And for that reason, because we're below $117, we're at $116, this could just turn into what happened last time, which was a lower high, which was a more defined lower high. So what we drew here last time, and then we dropped down, we might be looking at another situation where it's another lower high, and then we're coming back down. If we want it to be bullish, we need to get out of this zone that there's a lot of trading going on. I predicted that there's going to be a lot of trading going on. I predicted it's going to be a resistance zone, and it has been. But for it to stop being bearish, we need to have some more volume to the upside. We need to break $116 and maybe this week hit our first target of $124, break this previous lower high. We need to break the previous lower high of $130 and then we can consolidate around there and then break all-time highs. We need to start stepping up through these resistance points. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to continue moving down. And this will happen step by step. So for the first step to start turning more bullish is we have a few daily candle closes above $117. The next stage is a few, and then you start becoming more bullish, and then you can start moving your take profits higher. You break above $124. The next major, this will be a major breakthrough, is when you break $130. Then you're much more bullish that we're going to hit all-time highs, and that's another $10 per share. Once you break $140, we will have this conversation again, and then we'll be looking at where the next targets are. But a sneak peek is the next target's around $172. That's on the bullish side, but there's a lot of resistance overhead, a lot of barriers we have to overcome for that to happen. The more likely scenario, in my opinion, is because we're already below this resistance, and this can change this week if we get above the resistance. But right now, what I'm looking at is a chart on Sunday, which shows the last trading day of Friday, and we were below the $116.86 dollar level, which is basically below that resistance, which means we're more likely to come back down. And now I'm going to talk about why I am bearish on NVIDIA. Because we're below the resistance, I look at charts, and when you're below resistance, you're more likely to head to the next support, and the next support is around $101. Once you hit $101, we have been here before, we've been here once, twice. The more times you knock at a door, you're going to break through the door. So then you do have the chance of breaking through this level of support between 96 and $101. And if that happens, you'll probably retest it, come back down, come back up, people get excited again, and then they'll dump on you again. And then you're looking at the level where I can see it coming down to, which is between $71 and $76. That would be an area where I'd love to buy some more NVIDIA. If you're going to be liquidated, if we hit $70, $78, then I'll be very careful of your position. Again, not financial advice, but I would, if my liquidation point for NVIDIA was around $74, I would be very, very nervous right now. And then, of course, there's the amazing point. If I ever buy shares of NVIDIA around $50, I'll be very happy. I'll be very annoyed if I don't have money to buy NVIDIA shares at $50. Remember, it can still happen. There are freak events. If we do go into a recession, for example, $50 becomes much more likely. If we hit $70, $50 seems much more reasonable. So I'd love to have some money. I keep some money on the sideline in case NVIDIA ever comes to $50, and that's a major support around that area. So be careful. NVIDIA can be coming down to $70. It can even come all the way down to $50. But for that to happen, we would have to break the major support at $100, which is not very likely, but it is still can happen, and I still would love to have money on the side to buy it at lower levels. Otherwise, I'll be really annoyed that I didn't and I went all in at all-time highs. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to chase the market. You want to make strategic decisions. That's my update on NVIDIA. If you did like the video, please do hit the like button. If you did like this video, then you might enjoy the one up here and down here. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, I think I'm about done with this stream. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling too well at all. Let's have a quick look at your comments, and then we'll be winding up the show. We'll get well soon, Sensei. Thank you, James. How many likes do we have on the show? 67 watching. Wow, 68 watching and 13 likes. We can do much better than that. If you can hit the like button, that would be great. And we do have some videos coming out for you. And I'll be live again same time next week, and I can be taking all your suggestions. We've got 34 likes, 68 people watching. We can do better than that. If everyone can hit the like button, that would be great. I'll check it again very shortly. Please do hit the like button. Let's see how many we have now. 65 watching and 35 likes. We've got one more. Vanessa, it's not advice. No, but I appreciate your thoughts. Can you look at Tilray? Yes, we can quickly look at Tilray. If you want to just quick fire some suggestions, if the members want to quick fire their favorite stocks, I'll have a quick look at them. No videos, just some very quick look at them. Tilray's at support $1.72. Might be a nice area to buy. The next level of support will be 165, 160. So maybe spread out the buys between 172, 165, 160, and 150. But yeah, it is at a fairly major level of support, Tilray. So that might be a nice area to buy some Tilray where we are right now. And I'll be taking profits around 100. I'll be taking profits at $1.95. Feel better soon. Have a better week than you are day. Feel better soon. Have a better week than you are day. Thank you, Charles. Very kind. Good evening, Vanessa. Please hit the like button. Thanks, Sensei. I appreciate your time. Will get well, sir. Thank you, Bart. I believe NVIDIA will go. It's really not a major illness I'm having. Thank you for all the comments, but people are in much worse situations than me. I don't want anyone feeling sorry for me. I'm fine in the grand scheme of things. I just need to have rest before tomorrow. So I do apologize for letting you guys down. I believe NVIDIA will go to 230 in a few months. It's possible. I'm more bearish than you, I think. CRO Sensor, yeah, if you guys want quick fire suggestions, I'll stay for another 5-10 minutes if you just want to quick fire some suggestions at me. And I'll quickly just have a look at it because I feel bad. And I also enjoy just quickly looking at charts. So CRO, we're at our first buy zone at 8 cents. We're looking to get to 10 cents. Crypto for me is just a different ball game. It's not even like buying at specific levels and selling over here. When I buy crypto, I'm waiting for the bull run. I'm waiting for CRO to go to $1. So I don't even look at selling at 10 cents, for example. These are all sort of buy zones, and 8 cents is one, 6 cents is also one. So we are in a nice buy zone. I'll just be DCAing into CRO anywhere between 5 and 10 cents, to be honest, because the target is $1 for me. I won't be selling until we hit $1 for CRO. So just think 5 cents, 10 cents. Worst case is a 10x, best case is a 20x. Again, it's not guaranteed that we're going to $1, but that's your target. So you wouldn't be selling it anywhere else anyway. So for me, that's my target anyway, around $1. Maybe I'll take my profits just below $1, 90 cents, because everyone will be taking profits at $1. But yeah, anywhere between 5 cents and 10 cents, I'll be DCAing into areas where it might be a quick, you might make a quick buck, is probably around 6 cents. Like last time, it went to 6 cents, went straight to 10 cents. That's about 40% gain in about 50% gain in about 4 days. So I might be buying at specific levels, limit orders at 0.066, limit orders at 0.8, and limit orders certainly at 0.05 for CRO. My advice of having money on the side. I know you don't give financial advice. Oh, Vanessa, thank you. Okay, yes, that's much more clear. Thank you very much, Vanessa. Yes, exactly. It's always great to have money on the side. You never need to be all invested. Red for me is more opportunity to buy and make more money. Yes, that's the best way of thinking about it. Red to some people means liquidation and they don't have any way of paying back their debts, and that's not what red should mean. Red should mean you're happy. What's your opinions about Bitcoin? Let's have a quick look. SPY or VU doesn't really make a difference unless you've got hundreds of millions of pounds. Someone asked about Bitcoin. Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin. Let me go on to my crypto watch list. Here we go. Is this the one I want? This is not the Bitcoin chart I wanted. Coinbase. That's not it either. Interesting. Maybe it was under indicators. Trying to find the Bitcoin chart. Doesn't really matter. We can look at any of them. So yeah, Bitcoin has been sort of, it's kind of a bull flag, to be honest. You shoot up and then you consolidate. It's just quite a long consolidation period. I am still quite bullish on Bitcoin. Again, if the wider market sells off, then Bitcoin will follow suit. But Bitcoin is in its year where it grows gradually. I mean, it has still outperformed everything. I mean, on the year it's up 137%. On the year to date, it's up 49%. So yeah, it's still performed great. was great that we got to 50k. Got a quick buy-in zone at 50k. I am expecting to maybe see what the Fibonacci is saying. Maybe reach 90k this year. Not this. 90k maybe is a bit of a push, but 80k, 90k, somewhere around that region would be possible. We're expecting to hit 100k in the next sort of 6 to 12 months, and then that money will filter through. So I am quite bullish on Bitcoin. It doesn't mean we can't have some downturns first, maybe back to 50k. If we break this up, this downward sloping trend line, once we break 75k, then we're off to 85, 90k, and then 100k by in sort of 6 months is my thoughts on Bitcoin, and then that will filter all through to the altcoins. Unfortunately, I can't look at your request because you're not a member of Palantir. Otherwise, we could Google Neil if you want to become a member. We can look at that for you. Spy or Vu, we can have a look at both of them if you become a member. Thank you, Sensei. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that CRO gets to $1 one day. Good luck to you. They both track the S&P 500. Yeah, both are the same. Is it a good time to buy NVIDIA now? I don't think so, but I don't give advice. Okay, so I think we're done. Sorry, this is a shorter show. I'm here every single Sunday. We normally do longer shows. We normally overrun, but today we have to underrun, if that's a word. 46 likes. Thanks for that. I'll probably be seeing you more than... Oh, here we go. For all the... If anyone... I'll give it a couple minutes. If Leo or FROX, if you click this link here, a couple bucks a month to become a member. If you don't like it, cancel it straight away. You get so many perks. If you become a member... I'll do a full analysis on Palantir, Bitcoin, Google, and the SPY, and I'll tell you more about NVIDIA for Zad. I'll give you about 3 minutes, and I'll wait to see if any of you. I'll give you the opportunity to become a member. If you click on this link and become a member, then I'll be looking at your stocks. It's just we reserve this right for the members because we get very busy. And we can confirm that you're a real human being. There's many more perks. If you join every single day, every market trading day, Martyn is live on the opening and closing bell, and he'll give you all your perks and benefits. But I'll give you a few minutes to see if you want to become a member. Neil gives us a thumbs up, so I think Neil's looking to become a member. It's only a couple bucks a month, so do consider doing that. I'll give you a few moments. Turn that off while we wait. Someone mentioned silver earlier. Silver is also looking good, back above its support at $30 an ounce. We're looking to get to $34 an ounce. If anyone's wondering what that is in pounds, gold per ounce right now, it's 1,968 pounds an ounce, which is quite nice. Hitting 2,000 pounds would be nice. And then silver, an ounce of silver, those silver coins you see, in pounds is, if it loads, £23.40. 23 pounds basically is an ounce of gold. Development Alert is here. Thank you, Development Alert, for tuning in. Good evening, Development Alert. How are you, mate? We'll give it another minute and see if anyone becomes a member, and I can do your full analysis. Leo, if you want to become a member, the link is there. Seth, if you want to become a member, the link is there. Neil, Moxie, Drizzle, and Farzad, if you want to become a member, the link is there. We'll give them another minute and then we'll have to leave. What does everyone think about next Fed meeting? 0.5% cut, like the market is in favor of, in terms of the probability is more that there's going to be another 0.5, or are we thinking 0.25? There is absolutely, apparently, no chance that then there's going to be no change. The Bank of England had no change. They had a 0.25% cut, but bringing rates lower than the US rates. Then a few days ago, they paused, so they didn't have any more rate cuts, and then the US dropped 0.5. So the UK rates were actually lower than the US rates, and then suddenly with one rate cut, the US rates fell below the UK rates, and the UK didn't even drop rates again. So it's very interesting. Thank you for your time, Sensei Marty. Hi, Craig. I'm good, buddy. Okay, it looks like the link will be there, so do consider becoming a member. There is lots of perks, but can you take a look at Ethereum? Yes, we'll look at Ethereum, and then we'll be finishing the show. Ethereum's at $2,578. It's about at some resistance. I'll be a little bit careful at this specific point. I wouldn't want to buy right now, but Ethereum should head higher next year. It might go a bit sideways for now, but it's just stuck at this resistance at $2,578. If you get back above that, what you would want to see is something like then you can start looking to move higher, but you need to break out and test this as support. But Ethereum wouldn't be my top choice right now. I'd be looking at Bitcoin and altcoins that aren't already making big gains. I don't think Ethereum would be what I want to be buying. I'd like to get Ethereum around the $2,000 mark, just under $2,000. That would be an area where I'd have buy zone set up for Ethereum. Would be around $2,000. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. Do look out for the videos that will come out later. We did have to finish 20 minutes early today. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you next week. I'll be doing some extra shows as well. How many likes we end up with? We ended up with 49 likes. So thank you all for all your support. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.